Okay, good morning everybody. This is a picture of the campsite that I was in last night. Very nice. I want to do a slow look around. There's a bunch of different campsites around here. And they're tucked in different places so you feel like you have your own privacy and stuff like that. And back there is a privy. They call it privy. Let's see. Yeah, right there. It's the privy. I do want to show you that because it's a lot nicer than a lot of the ones I've been on, or being in, so to speak. So I'll show that to you here in a minute. All right, so we're heading towards the privy. This is really nice. And you can tell there's no one in there because there's a lock on the outside as well as the inside. I'm just gonna put my trekking poles over here. So, unlock the lock, you go in, you got handlebars. Now this stuff is pine shavings, so when you get through using the toilet, you just put some handful of pine shavings in there. So, yeah. And it does have a broom and everything. But anyway, not bad. And it doesn't smell. And there's no bees or flies trying to bite your butt. So, very nice. Okay. So, I'm getting back on the trail this morning. I'm not going very far today. Yesterday about wore me out. I was just... Let me turn this around so I can talk to you. Okay, as I was saying, so yesterday, as you saw in the videos, I summited 4 mountains, and I had to dodge a lot of mud, a lot of roots, a lot of rocks, a lot of stones, a lot of boulders. So it was a tough day for me. So I'm probably going only about 8 miles today. And tomorrow I will get my food drop from, which means this hostel that I stayed at, because this is my 5th day today on the 100-mile wilderness. So a hostel that I stayed at 5 days ago, they do what's called food drops. And so they'll meet you at a place in the 100-mile wilderness to resupply your food. And you have to get that set up prior to leaving. So I got that set up. So I'll be seeing them tomorrow. So I'm not going too far today because I'll meet them just a few miles from where I'm staying. So, but it gives my body a chance to rest some more and get ready for Katahdin. So, looking forward to that. Anyway, all right, hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you on the trail. Bye-bye. All right, so I just crossed that river, but I didn't cross there because there are not enough rocks for this short-legged woman to be able to tap my way across. So, hold on a second. Oh, mosquitoes are horrendous here. So I bushwhacked my way through the forest to a smaller place down there that the rocks were closer together, and bushwhacked my way back up to the trail. So had a spider almost fall on me, but it webbed down to a rock, which I was glad. So anyway, yeah. Next. Now this is a sight for sore eyes. I love seeing a good old-fashioned pond or lake. Absolutely gorgeous. Look how pretty it is today. Oh my goodness. So beautiful. Okay. Bye-bye. Alright, this is my second mountain to climb of the day. This is called Little Board Mountain, I think. I just looked at it. Okay, hold on. It's called Little Boardman Mountain. So I gotta climb these rocks up there. And there should be a little bit more left, and then I'll be done. Then I'm gonna have some crackers and some Gatorade. Okay, bye-bye. All right, here's the view from the top of Little Boardman Mountain. It's pretty. Okay, bye-bye. So this is called Crawford Pond Beach. And the reason why it's called beach, because it has a little beach area. Let me this way as well. So it's pretty cool. The water is really clear. And I would go in the water right now, but it says that at my shelter, there's a beach kind of like this. So I'm gonna go in the water there. It's only about 2 miles away. This is beautiful. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. I had to do a big detour with that bad boy. Or bad girl, whichever. Because it fell. Couldn't get it around. Well, you could get around, like way around. Okay, bye. And everybody. So, I just came from a shelter. Can't remember the name of it. It's okay. Because I've been hiking hard this morning already. So, when you're hiking hard, you're focused on hiking. Not trying to remember what shelter you came from. Kind of, sort of. But anyway, so I wanted to show you this river that I've been walking with. So give me a second. There it is. I slept by the river last night. It was awesome. It was a lot louder than this part of the river. So I slept really, really good. It did rain this morning, so I'm packing a wet tent right now, but I'm supposed to be meeting the owners of the hostel that I stayed at for that food drop I was telling you about. I got 0.3 miles before I get there, and I'll have about an hour to wait on them, so I'm going to take my tent out and let it dry, and some clothes, let them dry. So that's it for now. I'm going to go about 11 miles today, and I will talk more along the way. Okay, hope you guys are having a great day. Bye-bye. Hi everybody. So I got my food drop and my Diet Coke that they brought as well. It was so good. So now my backpack weighs a little bit more again. And that is way okay. I got my food. So I had to run out. Well, I didn't run out. Almost. I had lunch and supper left, which is exactly what I was supposed to. Okay, I'm crossing this wooden bridge. I want to show you this river. This is a river that I've been walking alongside for a couple of days now. Awesome. I just blew a bee off the camera. There's the other side of it. So it's nice. I need to see if I'm going the right way. No, I'm not. I just love the sound of the river, so I thought I would follow it. Okay, now I'm on the right trail. So anyway, yeah, I got my food drop, my Diet Coke. It's all but the good, man. It's all good. It's been a nice day. It's been a really pretty day. I was able also, because I think I told you that it rained this morning. So I was also able to dry my tent out. So that was a plus, because I think I've told you guys before, anytime my tent gets wet like that, it weighs like extra 5 pounds. And I'm not kidding either. It soaks up some water when it rains. But I was able to drive that out, so that's good. I'm on my way. It said I had 3.5 miles to the shelter, but I don't see how that can be. It seems like I should still have about 5 miles, but anyway. Hello, how are you? I'm good, thank you.
Happy trails.
Oh, happy trails to you as well. So, anyway, just another hiker. But right now I'm on the Pine Straw Trail that I love. You guys, I know that I love that. So, yeah, so it's really nice on my feet. So this morning I was crossing a river. And, you know, you can, well, it wasn't like a river. It was like a, I mean, it was part of a river, but it was like a short crossing. Anyway, I always do that to you guys. I'm sorry. I'll start something and I'll say, well, it ain't that, but blah, 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 blah. It's because I've been talking to myself for too long. Anyway, so I was crossing it and one of the rocks moved. And so my foot dropped, but it wasn't deep or anything, but I just got my feet wet. I was like, man, because I like them to be dry. Because you get blisters a lot easier, you know, when your feet are wet and your socks are full of mud. And once your socks dry out, that mud turns to sand. And then if they get wet again, so it's rubbing, you know, up against your skin, so it causes blisters a lot more easily. So, anyway, that was the lesson for today. I was talking to my daughter about these mosquitoes, and she sent me a picture of something that I would have never guessed it worked for mosquitoes, but she says it really, really does. And it's not sold as a mosquito repellent or anything like that. But anyway, she says a lot of moms out there say, yep, that's the one. So anyway, I say all that because she's going to send me some. And if it works on these Maine mosquitoes, I'm going to let you guys know. I'm going to share it with the world. Because these mosquitoes are horrendous. You know, you're fighting them, trying to hike. And sometimes you get distracted by them. And can cause an injury. I mean, it hasn't caused an injury for me, but I'm just saying they're just so annoying. The sunlight is glaring down. That's why it's going in and out. But anyway, I'd rather have the sun than rain. But it's good to have both. All right, so anyway, I better go so I can get over these roots and stuff faster. All right, love you guys. Hope you're having a great day. Okay, bye-bye. All right, so this is gonna be fun. So I gotta cross this river. There's some rope, as you see, going from this tree to that tree. So in order to protect my stuff, I'm gonna pause and wrap up my phone, wrap up my charging station, whatever you call it, my anchor, and do some other stuff. So, okay. I'll shoot some more when I get to the other side. All right, bye. All right, I made it. Only thing that got wet are my feet. Wah, wah, wah. Thank you, rope. Hey, so I just got through putting all my stuff back in the backpack that back out of the backpack from crossing that river, and I walk or I hike 15 feet on the trail. Guess what? Yeah, I get to cross that now. So I'm going to take my backpack off and repack everything to protect it. I don't know how deep that is, but I'm fixing to find out. Okay, bye-bye. Hi, everybody. So after that second crossing, I decided to take a little break. My back's hurting kind of due to going back and forth with the backpack. But anyway, so I don't know how deep that river crossing was because I treaded on the big boulders underneath the water. So I learned very quickly that you have to make sure your trekking poles are planted, then take a step, make sure your feet are planted well. Oh, here comes some hikers. I'll talk to you in a minute. All right, so anyway, while I am here taking a break, I wanted to talk more about my decision to flip-flop and what that entails. So I decided way back, really, to do a flip-flop. And what that means, some people do flip-flops. And I think I might have already told you guys this, but anyway, some people go from Katahdin all the way down to Georgia. That's Sobos, which is southbound. Some people go from Georgia to Katahdin, which is Nobos, which is northbound. And then some people flip-flop. And a lot of times people will start at Harper's Ferry and go down to Georgia. And then they'll either go to Katahdin and come back to Harper's Ferry, or they'll go back up to Harper's Ferry and then go up to Katahdin. So it depends on situations, and a lot of it depends on weather for people and different things like that. So for me, my intention initially was just to do a Nobo northbound, to go from Georgia to Katahdin, but because of my feet problems in the beginning, and I had to keep getting off trail and get back on trail. Then I lost cap, had to get off trail, get that fixed, get back on trail. So it put me behind quite a bit. And I initially really questioned even if I was going to be able to keep going because of my feet. They were so bad. But finally found something that could help them. And so it took about 2.5 weeks, but they finally got to where they weren't hurting or swollen or bruised near as much. So, and I still have pain in them some, but it's nothing like it was. So anyway, so that put me behind. So I didn't want to have the anxiety of, trying to rush to get to Katahdin before they close the park that leads to Katahdin, because because Katahdin is the biggest mountain in Maine and it can snow any time of the year. A lot of times they'll close it even earlier, and typically they close it, like this year they're closing it October the 15th, I believe. It's either the 10th or the 15th. And so but if they have like really, really bad weather early, they'll close it. I mean, they're not going to risk people's lives as much as, everybody wants to, I gotta go. But they're not going to risk people's lives, which is good and great. So because of that, and not wanting to really take the chance of it being, winter when I go hike Katahdin, I just decided to flip-flop. And so what I've done is I've gone up to Harper's Ferry, that's in Virginia, and I had some family in Alexandria, Virginia, and so I asked them if they would, because they were wanting me to stay, at least a couple days with them anyway. So, but I asked them if they could go take me to the Amtrak in Washington, because the Amtrak goes to Boston, and then I took a bus from Boston to Monson, Maine. So this is what the schedule is currently. So I'm currently on what's called the 100-mile wilderness trail, which is part of the AT. But so that leads up to Baxter State Park, which is where Katahdin is. So I'm going to do the 100-mile wilderness, and I'm actually almost done with it now. And then go up to Katahdin and summit that, and then come down back to Katahdin and go back to a hostel that I stayed at prior to doing the 100-mile wilderness. And then I'll start from from there and go south back to Harpers Ferry. So then I'll finish it at Harpers Ferry. So that's my reasoning, and I don't regret it one bit. I'm excited to do Katahdin, which is coming up really soon, and then get to see all these other states that I'm going to be going to. So this 100-mile wilderness is tough. It's very challenging, but I like to be challenged. I like to be challenged, and it's doing its job. So yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to explain that to you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. Now I'm going to sit here a few more minutes and meditate and get on with it to the shelter. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye. I wanted to get down close to this lake because those stones in there, they remind me of these stones that in Italy, it's called the island of Capri, and it's gorgeous. They caught my eye. I was like, oh my goodness. So anyway, this lake is beautiful, man. Look at that. Gorgeous. All right. I think they call this a pond here. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Memories, are you what I believe? Prejudice, you're bigger than you seemed. Emptiness, you make it hard to speak. Loneliness, are you the one I seek? Searching peace in my heart and my soul. Somewhere else, or will you be my home? Is this where I belong? Is this where I belong? Tenderness, I saw you way too late.